Now at 6 on Connecticut's news station, 5 people were in a car crash on Thanksgiving night, and 2 of those people died. We'll have the details on what happened.
Many have tired feet this morning after another Manchester road race is in the books. We bring you the highlights from the race, plus details on an event happening today.
Also, verifying what to do with leftovers. I'm sure you've got a lot of them. Let's make sure you stay safe and don't get food poisoning the next day. We'll tell you what you need to know.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
And some of you guys take a page out of Keith Sweat's book. You want to make it last forever? Please don't.
No. No.
Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for joining us here on the Fox 61 Morning News. I'm Symphony Privet.
And I'm Tim Lamberts. Yeah, it's time to get creative. Just find a way to work turkey into everything that you're eating, breakfast, lunch,
That's
dinner.
That's what Mama Privet would have done.
Yeah,
Y'all are having turkey sandwiches.
There's stuffing everywhere.
Yeah.
You get the stuffing with the gravy. We're already off track at 6:01. We need to get the forecast out. A lot of people driving home today. Rachel Piscatelli, it looks beautiful out there.
Yeah, it's a nice one out there. Comfortable conditions, a bit chilly, but I mean, nothing that we're not used to at this point. It's 40 degrees now over in New Haven. I did expect our numbers to fall a couple of degrees. If you were joining us at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., our numbers were in the mid 40s there. So it is a chillier start with clear conditions now. Those clouds are moving out. 37 degrees in Torrington now. It's 37 in New Milford, 45 in Hartford, 42 degrees in Willimantic. So moving forward, our numbers are in the 40s and 30s now. We'll warm into the mid to upper 40s later on with mostly sunny skies and a bit of a wind. Wind about 10 to 20 miles per hour. At least it's not as breezy as yesterday morning for now. We're looking at highs 41 to about 48 degrees. Tonight, though, we'll get this cold shot of air. So tonight into early tomorrow morning, it's turning chilly. It's chilly for the first half of our weekend. More clouds around for the second half. Mild conditions there. But then overnight Sunday into Monday, we are watching a round of rain that may impact your Monday morning commute. We'll have those details your 7-day, just about 15 minutes away. 6:02 right now. We'll get a check out on those roads just in case you're heading out the door this morning, trying to get a jump start, heading home, or maybe going shopping. No incidents to report at this hour. We do have a road closure to tell you about, though. This has been out there since 9:30 last night over in Chester. Route 154 Middlesex Turnpike, both directions are closed between Dudley Clark Road and Denlar Lane. This is due to trees and wires down on the roads. Otherwise, here's what it looks like over in Hartford by exit 27 on 91. 84 in Waterbury running smoothly in both directions, and your drive times to the state lines look like this, just about 50 minutes from New Haven to New York. Tim, Symphony, back to you.
Alrighty, thank you, Rachel. 6:03 and new this morning. Firefighters responding to a fire at a home in Newington. The fire broke out just before 2:30 on Old Farms Drive. Firefighters reported flames coming through the roof when they arrived. Now, they were able to get the fire knocked down within a short time. The homeowner was able to get out safely. Firefighters say there is heavy damage to the roof. We're told the homeowner will have to stay elsewhere until officials can determine the full extent of the damage. In the meantime, the fire marshal is investigating. And volunteer firefighters in Vernon left their own Thanksgiving dinners last night to put out a fire inside an apartment. This was the scene on Ward Street over in the Rockville neighborhood. We're told the flames erupted in a kitchen in a second-floor apartment. No one was hurt. The Red Cross was on scene to help those displaced.
Well, this morning, Bristol police said they're investigating a crash that killed 2 people. It happened just after 7 o'clock last night on Route 177, right near the Bristol-Farmington line. A car crashed into a tree. Now, police told us 2 adults died right there at the scene, and 3 children had to be rushed to the hospital. We have not yet gotten any update this morning on how they're doing. A hair salon in Wallingford needs repairs again. This is after a car crashed through the front of the building again. This time, police said a man named Matthew Hackley was drunk early yesterday morning when he smashed his car into Style by Caitlin on North Colony Road. Police said they had tried to stop him twice before the crash, and eventually they arrested him a block away. This is the second time in 2 years that a car has hit that building, that business specifically. New Haven police are investigating after a man was shot to death at a nightclub. Police said they were on patrol outside Terminal 110, that club on Sergeant Drive yesterday morning, when they heard gunshots. Moments later, they said a man came over to officers to say that he had been shot. And that man died at Yale New Haven Hospital later that morning. hopefully it's a relaxing morning for the thousands and thousands of people who ran the Manchester Road Race yesterday.
Yeah, more than 11,000 folks filled the streets of Manchester for the holiday tradition, from the fastest around to those who chose to walk. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
And many in colorful costumes. Even these two runners who were dressed up for a wedding of their own. We want to say congratulations to Nithya and David this morning. You guys, they tied the knot right before the race at Center Park. There's that big old kiss. And then the newlyweds took off for the finish line. You can hear more about their love story on our website, fox61.com, and the Fox 61 News app.
And of course, we can't forget about the winners in the men's race. Morgan Beadlescomb dethroned the defending champion Connor Mance, finishing in 21 minutes and 12 seconds in a very close race. He was only about 6 seconds off of the course record that Mance had set last year. Well, after crossing the finish line, Beadlescomb told Fox 61's Keith McGilvery he will be back to defend next year.
I'm excited already for next Thanksgiving. Yeah, I love coming here. I came here last year. I had a great time. And the energy, like I just said, it's amazing. It's a great place to spend Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he even said he understands this is as much a parade as it was a race. So he gets Manchester. And in the women's race, once again, two-time defending champion Wayne Kaladi had no competition. She won for the third consecutive year and ran away with the race almost literally from the start.
To come back here is amazing, and I know the race is mixed with the men's always. We don't have that always in other races. And as an aggressive racer, it's always going to be my favorite, and the course is hard. I took it from the beginning and used the opportunity to follow the guys. It worked.
It sure did for the third year in a row. So she now has the fastest, second fastest, and third fastest times anybody has ever run, any woman has run that course in. So I don't see any reason why she's not the favorite next year, too.
Yeah, unless someone just pops up and is like, you know what, I got to put an end to her winning streak.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you watch sports. That's why, like they always say, Ian Brooks, a race analyst, said you don't run these races on paper.
Yeah.
On paper, she's the favorite next year already, but we'll see. All right, speaking of competitions, they get competitive at the 37th annual Ray Crothers Blood Drive. It's kicking off later this morning. The event always is held the day after the Manchester Road Race.
Yeah, it's going to be held over at Manchester High School, and that's where we find Fox 61's Brooke Griffin joining us live ahead of the blood drive this morning. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, good morning to both of you. We are only about 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours away from the start of that blood drive. Now, it is here at Manchester High School. It's going to kick off around 8:30. Now, don't worry. If you did not make an appointment to donate blood, you can still walk in. That is an acceptable thing to do today. You can just walk right in and give that donation. Now, the Manchester Road Race Committee did start this blood drive back in 1986. They do partner with the Red Cross every year, of course. It's named in honor of Ray Crothers, a longtime participant and a former road race champion. He participated until 2008 when he passed away from cancer. Last year, the drive collected 364 pints of blood, which benefited almost 1,100 patients in need of blood and plasma. The drive has recently become the largest single-day blood donation event in the state. There have been almost 8,000 pints of blood donated since it began. And again, that is from 8:30 to 3:30 today. You can make an appointment at theredcross.com. You can also just walk right in. And again, it's here at Manchester High School. Easy enough to just walk right in, take a few minutes of your time to make that blood donation, and you even get a free Manchester Road Race t-shirt. So honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't just come by today. Live in Manchester, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Yeah, every year they try to be the biggest blood drive in Connecticut.
Yeah.
They have that competitive spirit for it. So let's make that happen. Thank you, Brooke.
We'll check in with you later on. Now, you can find more coverage of the Manchester Road Race on our free Fox 61 News app and our website, fox61.com. Now, the Knights of Columbus councils across Connecticut will be holding their Coats for Kids program today. 8 locations stretching from Bridgeport to Hartford are participating. Now, last year, the Knights distributed more than 150,000 new winter coats to families in need. And tonight, Middletown Police will join forces with the Middlesex County Chamber of Commerce and Eli Cannon's Downtown for its annual Stuff a Cruiser campaign and tree lighting. The event runs from 5:30 to 9, and if you bring a toy, you get a free drink. What a way to kick off the weekend.
There you go. That works. All right.